This is one that I did as part of my 3 little swipes. I've done several of these. If you see my copper and teal swipes, this is part of the same set. So we're using the same colours. I am using a golden bone black as the background. I am using Deco Art silver. I am using golden fluid teal, and I'm using Sargent's copper, liquid copper, and I'm using white. So I'm just going to get going, and I'm not going to waffle in this video. I'm going to try not to anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to coat the edges of the canvas actually with some black paint. Can you see that? That's not red paint, that's red wine. Only a little bit. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to coat the canvas with my black. Okay. So, what can I say about myself? I'm quite shy. No idea why I'm doing a YouTube channel. Except that my channel's probably a little bit maybe different to everybody, not everybody else, but I don't profess to teach in my channel. My channel, I feel, is more of a blog of charting my progress through this fluid art journey. It's not easy to paint and talk at the same time, but I'm trying. And when I first started out, I thought to myself, well, I'm all about showing my mistakes. So, that's why I'm going to post last night's video. Because I have to be true to my word. Now I've lost my notes, there they are. So in my little black book here, I keep a record. So when I have an idea, I write it down. So I can look back at what I've done and I can think, I'm going to do that in that order. So I've got black background. And the first colour I'm going to use is silver. Silver? Silver. What's that there? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Silver. Now I've got teal. Now I know that this teal creates the most amazing lacy, celly, whatever you want to call it, reaction. Now I am not a cell girl. I don't particularly, I don't use silicone. I do in my workshops because everybody really likes the effect that silicone gives. It's quite cool really. But when you have 4 or 5 paintings that people have done in a workshop and all of a sudden you have to coat them in flour to get rid of the silicone, it's no fun really. So what's next? Teal. White. A little bit of white. What's going on here then? Now I am a very, very messy person. I think this cup might have a crack in it. I'm a messy painter. I'm not precise. I don't like measuring things. I just don't. And the reason why I like this technique, this is the copper, is because I think it gives you a lot of creativity, creative freedom to be a lot more painterly. Sorry if you've watched my previous videos, and I've said that before. Use my cheap paper towels, which I won't go into because I did that when I was filming last night. So I'm just going to spray off camera. And I'm going to... Do you know, I'm half thinking about putting some more black in there. Just a wee bit, just a wee bit. Just to give it a bit of dimension in the middle. Okay. And I'm going to swipe down, or shall I swipe up? Let's go up. So I'm just laying it down and I'm letting it sit there for a minute to grab hold of the paint. Work my fingers down and I'm just gonna pull up. Without getting my belly in the black at the bottom. Have I done that? A little bit. Let's go again. Now I'm not too particular about having one single colour as a swipe. I quite like picking up many different colours. I quite like the fact that the paper towel is a little bit torn and a little bit uneven. Oh, I've got my good boots on. Oh, I've come straight from work and normally I get changed. Not today. I've got suede boots on. Hang on a second, I'm just going to take them off. Black suede boots doing this? Not a good idea. Now I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to reach because I'm only 5 foot something. This is really well planned, isn't it, guys? Not to worry. I have some step ladders. There we go. Right, let's do this again. Spray the edge. Oh, major sellage. So I've no idea whether I'm going to swipe once, twice, 3 times. I really like the effect you get with swiping more than once. It feels really quite unlevel. So let's go down. Right. Sometimes you get a real creaminess and a butteriness when you swipe more than once. And you definitely get less big cells, your cells get smaller. And I don't like the way, I don't mind the waviness as well. If you watch the video that I will post after this one that I filmed last night, I did some waves, which I ended up swiping over completely straight because I ended up they weren't for me. It was a Marmite reaction. Right, so if I kneel down on this and not get my belly in there, let's do this. Yeah, so I am a graphic designer by day. you like the sound effects there because I was holding my breath. I'm a graphic designer by day, which is great fun. I run my own small little business, and I've been doing that for many years. I do a lot of photography, I do a lot of video editing, which is great for this. I look after websites. Yeah, so I enjoy my job. Lay this down. Yes, so when I first started this journey, my story is very similar to Kathleen's. Tried many things, most of which were disaster. Watched hundreds and hundreds, a bit black there, hundreds of YouTube videos, until I watched Courtney, and the swipe technique just gelled with me. I bet I've got my belly in it. Am I? Not too bad. What's going on there then? Crazy things happening with the cells. My word, look at it. I've learnt not to rush, but to take your time in this process. Have I got black streaks? Not to panic, but just to wait and see what happens. Do you know, I think I might just leave this and not do anything with it. I really like the skins that you can get from doing this technique, and I really like the fact that you don't really have a lot of wastage. Back, my phone cut out. I'm just recording on my phone, and I think probably I need to either get a better phone or get some kind of recording device, camera. That's better. Hint of copper, silver. Teal's still going to do its thing. Yeah, so some of the craziness is gone. It's quite nice actually because there's more white. Look at that lacing. I think it's probably going to still be developing over the next half hour or so, but I'm just going to leave it alone. You know, and I quite like the little areas that you miss bits, and you know, you get a little bit wavy down there. I think it adds character. So here we are with the dried results. I did that video quite a while ago, maybe more than a month actually, and I've only just got around to editing it. So this is the dried result hanging on my studio wall here. Looking back, I much prefer the first swipe, one swipe. Why didn't I just stop there? I said to Kathleen the other day, we should have t-shirts printed, and on the front it should say, if you're a fluid artist, it should say, should have stopped there. Just to remind us that sometimes it's good just to walk away 10 minutes, 20 minutes and come back and have another look. But I've had quite a few people like this actually, so hopefully it might sell. I do like it. I do like it. There's some lovely bubbles. I'm going to call them bubbles. There we go. Bubbles. There. I love that teal, golden teal, hint of bronze. It's great. So thank you for watching. Bye.